Hi everyone, it's me Giovanni, and today, I had the comments turned on my last video, and thankfully, one of my friends responded to my videos again. I missed him, and the pirate boy also responded. I mean, obviously, I have his name and I have his username tagged in the title. And it turns out that It turns out Michael Afton, in his universe where William Afton is a cannibal, in the episode Chimera, I don't know if I'm saying that right, at the end of the video, Michael was killed before he was born. William Afton killed his wife while she was pregnant with 2 babies, twins. One of them was Michael. He died before he was born. And as for the other one, I said, oh my bad, I didn't know that, but wait, who the hell was the other baby? Because we already have Elizabeth, and Eddie is presumably the crying child, and then Cassidy as one of William Afton's daughters. So, in the canon version of events in FNAF, even though it's not directly confirmed by Scott, William has 3 children, Michael Afton, Elizabeth, and the crying child, who is either called Evan, Garrett, David, or Adam, or at least recently. And you know what? Adam makes the most sense to me now, especially how it was solved. But anyways, so we have Michael, Cassidy, Elizabeth, and Eddie, which is basically the crying child, I think. So who the hell was the other baby? Especially since that baby, including Michael, are dead. But the pirate boy said, in fact, I haven't ever thought about it yet. Maybe in the future I'll release a post about the interesting facts of Afton's secrets, where I'll tell you everything. And I was like, that's perfect. Also, what do you think of my version of Michael Afton / Mike Schmidt? Especially since my FNAF timeline includes the fanverse, even though it's not canon. Michael marries Mary Schmidt from Five Nights at Candy's, and they have 2 daughters. My character, Quinzel Schmidt, the one with the long orange hair, and Marilyn, who is supposed to look similar to her mother. Sorry. Allergies. I hate allergies. I'm fine. I don't know if they, you know what? I don't want to know. I mean, no. I need to be patient about this. I need to focus. Okay. So, since probably all of the bad people are gone from my life, thank God, I don't have to worry about harassment, rants, people complaining, or people saying that I'm stupid, or, that I might can get in trouble for a few years ago people. But the pirate boy had it even worse with men sexually assaulting him, and his family being harassed, his aunt dying, and I don't mean to jump to conclusions, but I'm pretty sure that due to his life having his life being absolutely hard with people harassing him and his family, and him being sexually assaulted by men, he took his experiences and made them into the FNAF VHS tapes of his own universe, where one of them, William Afton, is a pedophile. But it's also hinted, at least, in for some people to say that in the Afton Secrets, William sexually assaulted one of his children. I have said this before, and I'll say it again, about that Scott is not okay with William Afton being a pedophile, especially due to pinky pills, where in one instance that I remember seeing about Pinky Pills, real name Claudia, masturbating about Scott Coffin. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I wish I was kidding. But nope, that actually happened. And thank God she's not part of making FNAF art for Scott Coffin. Thank goodness. Anyway, so, you know what was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, the Schmidt family, my version of the Schmidt family, Mary, Mike, Quinzel, and Marilyn. I have already mentioned them multiple times. I want them to be canon, and I don't care if Mary Schmidt from Five Nights Candies is not canon to the actual FNAF story, especially currently. I mean, I love Michael Afton and Mary Schmidt. I love the ship. I love the Michael Afton and Mary Schmidt ship. I love it, and I'll defend it until the day that I die. Now, despite the flaws about their ship, especially the age gap, they would both be adults when they meet, and they would get married 1 year later and have 2 children together, one in 1989 and one in 1990, that being Quinzel and Marilyn, respectively. Now, I would imagine that that Michael Afton would marry a different girl, a different woman named Mary Schmidt, who would still look similar to Mary Schmidt from Five Nights at Candies, but would be completely different. Like, her story would be different. And that, Michael Afton would change his name to Mike Schmidt, and they would get married, have children, and, the rest is history. This is their chapter that I made, the Schmidt family. you can just read it for yourself if you like. Just pause the video. I know someone who has parents that have an 11-year age gap, so I don't see that as a problem. I mean, people, get real. Maybe Michael married Mary and changed his last name to Schmidt. Does that work? Maybe. If they were in the FNAF canon in some certain game, I would imagine it being a mini game-ish cutscene type story. Originally, Mike coming home from work on a rainy day. Currently, Mike talking to his wife about his nightmares. Quinzel and Marilyn have a good relationship with their parents, especially Mary. Marilyn talks to her mother in a therapeutic way to help her overcome the trauma she faced. As a teenager in the early 1970s, Mary would have short hair and wear shorts and mini dresses. I don't know if anyone would want to use my characters. Probably not. But if anyone would like to, I would be happy about it. Especially if you want to use them for some certain canon FNAF story or whatever. I just love Michael Afton, and he deserves to have a happy life and have a family of his own. So in my version of Five Nights at Freddy's, he meets someone, he marries them and has children. Yeah. And you know what? Just name her Mary. Mary. I love Mary. She's a nice name. She reminds me of the Virgin Mary. You know, Jesus' mother. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. But anyway. I love the Michael Afton and Mary Schmidt ship. I love it to death. And I don't care about the flaws regarding the ship. I love it. I love it anyways. And I want, in some way for it to be canon. I mean, maybe Michael married, someone very similar to Mary Schmidt, a woman who is named Mary Schmidt and looks like Mary from Five Nights at Candy's, but her story is completely different. They get married in 1988 and have 2 children. And yeah, that's all for this video. I hope to see you in the next one. I hope you liked it or not. That's okay. And I hope you stay safe this year because, you know, what's going on in the world. Bye.